What is up, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome back to Space Engineers. This is episode number 3 of season 2, and today we've got a couple of things that we gotta do for our ships. We've got our 2 ships. We had a bit of a disaster last time with this ship, and a couple of you said in the comments that you knew it was going to happen as I was building it. So a bit of a misstep on my part, but we're going to hopefully fix this episode and also make it so that this never happens again. But a couple of you guys also said that I should switch the names. So if let's actually hop into this one. We'll turn it on so we can see the names up top. So we've got the Harvenator and we've got the USS Woodburn. Now, the reason you guys said we should switch the names is because the mining ship kind of harvests materials, and the Harvenator sounds kind of like something that would like destroy something. Since this goes and destroys rock, I think we're going to switch this to be called the Harvenator. And the Woodburn, technically this burns things when it welds them, so this should be called the USS Woodburn, and then the Harvenator up here. So let's go ahead and change these things. We'll hop into the cockpit first. Let's go into K. We'll go to our, what's it called, a beacon, right? BEA. Well, I don't see it over here. Oh, actually, it's probably going to be called the Harvenator because I think it changes to the name of the thing. Nope, I don't see it there. Oh, I guess this one's the USS Woodburn. We're going to copy that and call this one the Harvenator. There we go. We've got the Harvenator set. Press enter so it takes effect. And now let's hop on over to the actual Harvenator and change this one to the USS Woodburn. So this is called the Harvenator. We're going to change it to the USS Woodburn just like that. And we'll keep the broadcasting radius just like that. I think that's going to be fine. So that is now the new names of the USS Woodburn and the Harvenator. So the Harvenator, the current Harvenator, has a couple of problems in that it's broken. So let's go and take it to the repair bay to try and fix those problems up. And it's having a tough time turning. I just checked my CPI real quick to see if I'm on the right CPI, and it looks like I am. But let's take this right into here, and I hope we can actually fit in here. We did make it in here after all, so of course we can probably fit. But I'm just... there we go. We actually made it. Okay. We can barely fit. That's kind of crazy. Alright, let's go and... Actually, we're going to keep it hovering. How much time do you have hovering? You have an hour hovering, so I think you're going to be fine. So we're going to let you hover for now, just so that we can fix this. So we need a large cargo container right here. Do we have the large? Yeah, we have the large right there. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have the materials. To build that, we need some interior plates, which we can find probably right in here. No, apparently not. We have to use our connected inventories to click on some of those. There we go. A couple of you guys were sad to see that Big Red is now going to just kind of sit here. So here's a question I have to you guys. Should I take Big Red on an expedition to kill pirates or something? I mean, we do have all the turrets up there. We did put a bunch of turrets, like 1, 2, 3, a little bit of lag there. 1, 2, 3, and then I think we have a couple more in the back or something. 4, 5. Yeah, we have a couple turrets. So should we take Big Red to go on a fighting operation, or should we use Big Red just for transport? That's the real question. Okay, let's hop in here, grab all the things that we think we need, because I'm not entirely sure what we actually need for this. Probably don't need those, but we might need some of those and some motors as well. So grab all that stuff, and we'll repair this up. There we go. Looks like we just need construction components now, which we should have in abundance. Yes, we do. Another thing we're going to try to do today, once we get this sorted, is we're going to try, and let me make sure these are connected. Yeah, they are. We're going to try to actually go ahead and fix that nano factory. I don't know if we'll be able to actually make it, but hopefully we'll be able to do a little bit for it. Did we have anything else right here? I don't think we did. I'm just not sure what we had, but one of you guys told me that it's a good idea to probably put wheels on the bottom, because wheels apparently have a very high tolerance to crashing. So maybe we'll stick some wheels kind of right here or something. Well, let's at least look at wheels real quick. Let's look what they require. We'll hop into here, look for wheels. And we're going to use the smallest ones, the 1 level. Let's take out these hydrogen things. For wheels, we could stick one on the back right here. I'm going to be facing kind of an odd angle, but it would totally work as a wheel. Look, and it also looks like we need steel plates to build these. So let's grab some of those. 99 steel plates. If I turn you, will you be happy? Okay, you will be happy if I turn you. So that's not bad. And we have a drill over there. So that might not be a bad idea, just to stick one kind of like that. And apparently the wheel couldn't be placed because I guess it's this is blocking it or something. So let's go ahead and break this. It did not like that. All right, wheel. Let's do this then. If we go like this, it's going to look a little bit odd. Or we could do it back here. No, let's do it like that. Yeah. It's going to look a little... Oh my god, that looks way too odd. Okay, hang on. How's my inventory full? Did you... Wait, did I just create a steel plate or something? I don't know. That was weird. Okay, let's put a wheel. See if we can put a wheel right here. Okay, so we can put a wheel right there. That might not be a bad idea, to stick a wheel there and to stick another wheel like right there. And those will act as kind of bumpers. Even though they won't allow the thing to roll, they will act as bumpers so that it doesn't crash into the ground or anything so dramatic. Oh, I guess the cockpit has to go right there too, doesn't it? We'll move it in a second. What else could we put down? Could we put something like right here as well? Some more wheels to kind of do the same thing, because we want more bumpers. Let's press 5. We're going to try and stick something right here. So put kind of like a thing. Actually, I bet we can't place anything there, can we? Oh, no, we probably can't. Okay. What level do we have to be at here? This level. So one down from where that is. Now let's see now. We need to put some bumpers. Bumpers. Bumper time. We need to put bumpers because bumpers need to go places. I know who I want to take me home. Press number 5. Maybe we can put them right here. Put kind of like a pathway right there, something like this. And then we'll go to wheels and we'll see if we can stick a wheel right there. And if it'll see, the wheel won't be placed there. That's the problem. Plus, I think we need it to be one lower, don't we? Yeah, we do.
Inventory full.
Oh no, don't break that. Oh shoot, I broke a battery.
Inventory full.
There we go. What the heck, man? I don't want to break the battery. We need power cells now, which I'm not even gonna worry about that quite yet. We'll fix that later. Stick one of these right here. We'll do the same thing on the other side, and we should be able to stick another wheel on here now. So wheel right there, wheel right here. Okay, that's looking pretty solid, and I do want to stick some on the front, but I don't know how we can actually do that unless we move the cockpit to like a completely different location. But I do kind of like the cockpit where it was, so I don't know. I mean, we could totally stick one right here, but that's where the cockpit has to go. So unless, what if we do this? What if we go ahead and say, put a block there? We need to get to about the same level. Is that might be the right level? Let's see. Then put a wheel right there. No, that's not the right level. Maybe put another block right here and then put the wheel. And let's see if that works. Put a wheel right there. Unfortunately, it doesn't want to put the wheel, which I guess makes sense. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just replace this first. We'll replace the cockpit. So stick that up there. Still needs bulletproof glass, which we do not have, but we'll remove that cockpit in a second. And then can we place this stuff? It looks like we can make almost everything. We just need some large steel tubes. But we'll go ahead and do this to get rid of some of the stuff in our inventory, because we have quite a bit. I think we have a couple steel plates as well, so we should be able to build these up. These things that require steel plates at least. So you guys are done. The wheels just need a little bit of work, don't they? Fix this up. Okay, let's go grab a couple of large steel tubes. We only need 4 of them, so as long as we can carry 4, we'll be set. Which we can indeed. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should make it so that we don't hit the ground as often, or if we do, it'll just hit these wheels and it won't cause much of a problem. So that's definitely good, but unfortunately we don't have it balanced really. Like our front doesn't really have the same kind of thing, which does kind of suck. And I'm trying to find a way to make that so that that's not a problem anymore, but I don't know if we can. And kaboom! All right, it looks a little bit weird, but it will work, I guess. We might also want to consider adding a drill to the bottom. And actually, that might not be a bad idea. Adding another drill somewhere. We need construction components and 1 large steel tube. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of construction components. Then we can grab the 1 large steel tube. Nope, we grabbed 300. There we go. Okay, so it looks a little bit weird, but I think it should work out pretty well. We need a power cell now, or we need 19 power cells. So let's go ahead and put everything back since we don't need it anymore. And then we'll grab, do we have that many power cells? Power cell, we need 19. And we can carry those. Awesome. So build that up. Oh, we need 1 more. I thought we already had one in there, but I guess that was not the case. Okay, there we go. The miner should be better now. I mean, okay, so I say better, but what it will do is this stuff's going to have some problems. Currently, since we don't have a drill on the bottom, if we were to add a drill on the bottom, it might make things better. But And we might actually do that a little bit later. We might change something out to add a drill on the bottom if this doesn't work. But for now, it should at least give us better protection against blowing up. That needs some construction components, doesn't it? Grab some of those real quick so we can fix that one up. And there we go. Let me make sure everything else is fixed. It looks like everything else is looking pretty good. And we did get a little blip right here for repairing something. That was probably that, though. Okay, it looks like the Harvenator is ready for takeoff. It looks a little bit weird on the front, so you know what? Let's just go ahead and paint it a little bit. Change our color, red. The Harvenator will have the blood of its enemies on the front. There we go. Yes, and paint that red as well for good measure. All right, let's hop in the Harvenator and we'll head back to. Well, I think we still have a bunch of stuff on us actually. Yeah, we do have quite a bit of iron on us. Let's head back to the base, and we'll go and deposit that. And then hopefully we'll work on the thing a little bit, the nanite factory. Because I think that's probably our biggest concern. Once we get the nanite factory up and running, it'll pretty much fix everything. Everything will get built. Okay, let's turn you around. And doesn't that look so weird? It's turning the wheels too. Look. No. That's so funny. All right, back this up into the place. We probably need a backup camera. You know, it actually looks like rudders, kind of, doesn't it? All right, press P to connect, and there we go. The Harvenator is there. We've got the Harvenator fixed. We've switched the names. You should probably be turned off so you don't use power up. There you go. And let's finally head over to the nanite factory to see what we can do about that, because once we get that... Oh, look at that. Look at that jump. All right, nanite factory, what do you need? You need a bunch of interior plates first and foremost. I think we're going to go ahead and use the USS Woodburn for this to see if we can carry all the materials. So let's press Y to turn this back on. We're going to break stuff under us because it's not actually full steel blocks yet, but no worries. Let's just head over here and grab everything that we need. I am slightly worried that it doesn't break very well, so that might be something that we'll consider fixing. Come on, there we go. Beep, beep, beep. Come on, it's right there. There we go. All right, there's P. Let's press I. Okay, so the first we need the medium cargo container of the welder, which is right there, and then we need to go and find all the materials. So interior plates, we need probably 400, I would say. Interior plates, let's go ahead and grab 500 for good measure. Weight is not really something we need to care about in this, just because we'll grab 100 of these. Just because the gravity of the moon is far less than Earth, so pretty much anything that the USS Missouri could carry, the USS Woodburn will be able to carry with no problem as well. We're going to go for 1,000 of these, just because I think it might need quite a few of them. Same with this. We're going to go with probably... Oops, that's not the right one. We're going to go with probably 200 of these. Let's go with 1,000 construction components. We'll go with 1,000 of those. We'll go with, let's see what else we need. Motors, we'll go with, let's go 500. Anything else that we have forgotten? I think it might need gravity generator components, so let's grab a couple of those as well. It needs far more than that, but I don't think we have any more. We'll have to build them. In fact, let's go into production and let's type in gravity generator. I think it needs 100, so let's go ahead and do shift that. We already have one, so it'll only need 99, but I don't think we have all the stuff for this, so it might... Oh, we do. Okay, so let's let it produce then. Let's go back to our inventory and check out some of this stuff. What else does it need? I don't know. It needs semiconductor circuits. I don't think we have those, but I think it needs like 1,000 of them. So let's go ahead and go to semiconductor circuits. I'm going to tell it to make 100 for now because I don't exactly know how many it needs. But let's press P and we'll get out of here because I think we have most of the materials. I know we're forgetting some stuff. I just can't place what we might be forgetting. So it's probably going to take another trip, but it's not too bad. It can take a couple of trips. That's fine. We just have to worry about not destroying the USS Woodburn because that would be really bad. There it is. See that thing in the middle? I think that's the thing that creates the nanites. All right, here we go. Can I see how we're doing? Okay, it looks like we need 50 more large steel tubes and 350 gravity generator components. Oh my god, how many superconductor? 1,200! Jesus! That is crazy. Looks like we need about 900 steel plates, plus another 200 interior plates, plus 750 power cells, 25 detector components. Okay, yeah, I think I remember everything. I didn't see how many displays it required. So, whoops. Well, let's head over here. We'll go for our second trip, and that should give us most of the materials. Everything else is probably just going to need to be manufactured or something. Apparently, those guys can mine for you as well, which is super awesome. I don't know if I'll actually get them to mine, but we do have iron real close, so maybe that'll come into play. All right, back up right here. And there we are. Press P, press I, and we're back. Okay. We still have a bunch of inventory space. That's pretty good. So we need 50 more of these at least. So 50 more of those. We need roughly 850 more steel plates. So we'll go 850 of those. We need roughly 200 more of these. So we'll go 200. We need, let's see, what else do we need? I know we needed displays. I just don't know how many. We'll grab all the power cells. Oops, no. We'll grab all those, first of all. We'll grab all the power cells as well. Even though that's our full inventory, we don't need any more of these things, so we'll put them back. We don't need any more of those, any more of these. Even though we'll need them for future projects, we don't need them for anything that we're doing right now. So it gives us a little bit of extra space. But let's go ahead and bring... What were we about to grab? Oh, more power cells. Okay, so power cells. We needed some displays. Let's grab a couple of those. Let's go into production as well. You're still building these, which is fine. But I want you to build a couple of gravity generator components. So 1, 2, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So build all those, and that should be gravity generator components done. And then build 1,100, since you already built 100 of those, and we should be good. So let's go to superconductor. I guess they're in here somewhere. I don't see them. I know we need detector components, which might be in here. No, doesn't look like it. This radio. Here's the superconductor, which we can carry. Awesome. We can carry these as well. Yeah, we can. Okay. Excuse-moi. Let's put these inside the welder. Let's put these also inside the welder if it can fit them. Actually, welders have the same capacity as a medium cargo container, which is super awesome. So stick that in there as well. Oh, I guess we have a bunch in here as well. Awesome. Do we have any detector components? We have 2. Nope, we don't want those. We want these right here. Let's go into production and let's make a couple more detector components. Since I think these are easy, so let's throw those to the front. Throw those after. I think we're out of something for the gravity components. So we might have to actually make these back at base. But these should be good. Finally, let's look for displays, I think will be the next thing. So display. We'll grab all of them because I don't know how many we need, but I think we'll need at least that many. Finally, do one more look for detector components. Grab all these. Throw some of those in the welder as well. And that might be enough. I don't remember how many it needs. I think it needs 100. So let's we have 87, 102. Okay. Finally, we have some gravity generator. Oh, actually, that's the same container. Okay, I think we might be good. One more check for gravity. Oops. Gravity generator. Yeah, we don't have any more. Superconductor. We don't have any more. Okay, awesome. Let's head out. Oh, we're having trouble flying here. It looks like we might be a little bit too heavy to fly. Now, this is how I destroyed one of the other welders. I don't remember which one it was. I think it might have... The USS Missouri... No. Actually, yeah. The USS Missouri died once this way. Off camera, I think. So it basically can't carry all the materials that you have, but you decide to go anyway, which is super dangerous. But I think we should be able... As long as we watch our speed, we should be able to get ourselves there. We just need to get ourselves on the ground safely, which we'll do by carefully maneuvering this. And then what we'll do is we will go and weld this, and it should be good. We have a mining carriage over there. Carriage or something. So that's pretty awesome. Okay. Careful as we hit the ground. I think we've just hit the ground. Yes, we're on the ground. Awesome. So the tough part about this is you're going to hit the ground because you're not light enough to fly. You're just barely light enough to fly. The dangerous part is that you have to make sure you hit the ground softly, which is it's tough, but you can do it. So we can certainly fly upward. We just need to kind of leverage all of our thrusters. So and what this is the lazy tactic. I could very easily go back to the ship and put some stuff down, but nope. We're being lazy. Nope, we're going a little bit fast here. Let's Slow our roll. We're getting a little bit close at this point. Go to the side a little bit. And turn these on. Hopefully get a couple materials in there. Awesome. Now we can fly. And that's how you do it. Look at that. Okay. We need a bunch more superconductor circuits, a bunch more power cells, and a bunch more gravity generator components. But after we get those things, this thing is built. Unfortunately, I don't think the ship is capable of making that stuff anymore. So we're going to have to go on a couple of mining expeditions to grab all of the stuff. And then we're going to have to come back and see if we can get this thing built. But it's almost there. Look at it. We just need 3 materials pretty much. So let me go and set productions for these, and I'll see exactly how many materials we need. And then from there, we'll go on a little mining expedition, see if we can grab some of that stuff. All right, I've got everything queued up now. So if we go into production, we should see all of the ingredients that we need. So we need 49,000 iron. We only have 9,000. So we need 40,000 more, which is pretty much one trip with the miner. Will get us more than enough for that. We need some silicon, which that's not too much silicon, I don't think. We need some nickel, we need cobalt, we need gold, and we need silver. We might have a couple of these things inside the ship. So let me go and check on that. And I'll bring pretty much everything back, since we're pretty much converting all of the ship's facilities that are able to mine and that sort of thing. We're converting that into base. So first, let's look for gold. We have 2,000 silver. Is that a lot? I think that's a lot. I think we went on a couple of mining expeditions for that. And then, wait. Oh. Confused. Hang on. There we go. Put that in there. We'll grab the cobalt as well, which we have a bunch of. We don't have very much magnesium, unfortunately. We're a bit shy on that. We have a bit of nickel we'll take as well. Let's take some more cobalt. We'll take some silver. Not silver. Some iron. How about? Let's take some... Do we have any gold? So AU. It looks like we don't have any gold. We're lacking a bit, but we do have plenty of silver. We have 2,000 silver, which is plenty for pretty much anything we need to do. What else are we going to need? I don't know that we'll need anything else. Cobalt, nickel, magnesium, silicon. Do we have any SI? Silicon. I guess we do have some. We actually have a bunch, so a bunch of silicon right there. And I think we're probably good on silicon. Let's go back to base. Let's put all this stuff in, and we'll check to see if we have enough stuff. So we'll throw it in here, probably. I think it's the best place. So refinery. Here, have some silicon. Have some iron. We'll throw the iron. Actually, it looks like we have more than enough iron right now. Cobalt and silver. Okay, I think we're good on that. Let's head back over here. Check out our production. All right. It looks like for silver, we are good. We have enough silver. We do not have enough gold. That's our biggest thing. We do not have enough cobalt either. We need a bunch. We have enough iron easily. We have enough silicon easily. Nickel, 400. I don't know if we have enough. We might have just enough. I don't know. Nickel. 400. Yeah, we have enough nickel. So the only things that we need to get this thing working is we're going to need some gold, and we're going to need some cobalt. So gold and cobalt. Do we have any gold and cobalt found is the question. So GPS, moon. Looks like we have cobalt right here. We don't have any gold nearby from what I can see. So we're going to have to go on a bit of an expedition. But first, let's start with the cobalt, and we'll take out this this new ship right here. It's not really new, but well, I guess it's kind of new. We have 11 hours of flight, so that's pretty good. Press P. And, well, let's make sure we have all of our stuff out of the ship first. Yeah, it looks like we do. So let's head over to the Cobalt. So the Cobalt's right there. Show on the HUD. And, yeah, it's right over there. Okay, that's fine. This ship is pretty snappy. It goes pretty fast. It's pretty awesome. But we're going to go for the Cobalt. Hopefully we don't break anything. I think we went up too fast. Oh, we're going to need some up thrusters, aren't we? You know, I kind of like our little Harbinator. It's pretty cool. It's a bit unique in that it has trouble actually mining in a straight line, but it's very good for this sort of like side mining thing that we're doing here. This like kind of vein mining here. We're mining one big vein. It's very good for that. So that's pretty awesome. It does need a little bit of tweaking before it can actually just go straight into a mountain though. Otherwise these wheels are going to get caught on something. How much do we have at this point of cobalt? We have 74,000 cobalt. Honestly, that's probably good. I have half a mind to just grab more though. just because I know that that we're gonna need it eventually, and I don't want to go back for cobalt. So yeah, we're gonna grab a little bit more of this stuff. All right, there we go. We should have cobalt in here now, so we are making more cobalt. We only have 100, or we only have rather 2,000 at this point, and we need 14,000, I believe. So hopefully we do have enough of that. Let's look at our production, see if it's produced anything. Nothing is in the queue. We need to be looking at assembler 1. There we go. So it hasn't produced anything yet. You don't require any of that stuff, though, so maybe you can actually make some of this, since we have the nickel and we have the silicon as well. So yeah, go ahead and make that stuff. This stuff, however, is going to hold off on a little bit of gold. So how much gold do we need again? If we look in our, our production actually. Look in assembler 1. It looks like we need a lot of gold. 1,400 gold. I don't know what that equates to in weight, but let's go on our little expedition for some stuff, and we'll see if we can find something. Probably somewhere close is what we're going to look for first. Like this little vein right here has something, which we'll check out. It looks like it's got some nickel. Anything lower, possibly? If we go a little bit lower, we might see some extra stuff. I mean, we could go ahead and try and dig down, because gold is a little bit deep usually. But I'm not too hopeful for this vein, because it looks like it's pretty small. Yeah, I don't see anything there. So let's go over this little mountain here, see if we can find something. Well, there could be something in this mountain right here. It looks like still nickel. There's still some nickel over there. All right. Maybe something right in here. More nickel. We're still seeing that nickel. Okay, let's head out. We'll go over this mountain right here. We'll see if we can find anything, any black splotches of moon. I see one over there. So that's pretty far from our base, but well, it's not that bad. It's just right there. So we'll go to this one, see what that. We have an unknown signal there as well. We could find some goodies. But what do we have here? We have nickel again. Iron as well. Nickel and iron are very abundant on the moon, apparently. Cobalt as well. So we've got nickel, iron, and cobalt. I'm not even going to bother marking this because we already have this stuff. Iron. Okay. Let's go to that unknown signal. See what's over there. Hello, unknown signal. What is up? How is life? Pretty good. All right, we're going to grab you. We'll grab what's in here. We have a better drill. Not that we actually need it, but let's do the little gambling as well. Hey, a newspaper rifle. Cool. Let's head over here. Is that? Nope, that's not an area. Here's a little area right here. Do we have any goodies? Looks like we have cobalt, iron, and nickel once again. Same deal. For a second, I thought I saw something over there, but I don't know. Oh, here's another spot right here. Let's see what we can find. And silver. Oh, actually silver. Nice. And usually when I find silver, I also find gold. So let me mark this real quick as silver on the moon. So we'll new from current position. We'll call it AG, which is the silver thing. AG parenthesis moon and parentheses. Awesome. We're not going to show it on the HUD, but we're going to dig down a little bit to the silver, because usually when I find silver, I also find gold in the same vicinity. All right, we're at the silver. It doesn't look like there's any gold nearby. We'll grab a little bit of the silver while we're here, because why not? Just bring some back to base. Even though I think we have plenty of silver, we shouldn't need any for the foreseeable future, but we will grab some just in case. Inventory full. We have a little bit of stone though, so let's. That's the one thing about silver. It's hard to tell what's silver and what's stone. See, all this is apparently stone, but then like that's silver. So that's stone as well, which I accidentally just grabbed, but that's silver right there. So we have a lot of stone, but I think that's fine for silver. We don't need that much, like I said. Unfortunately, we didn't find any gold here. Maybe there's gold next door somewhere. I don't know, but we do know where the silver is, so that's definitely a good sign. If we hop into here, maybe we'll spot something. Although I don't see any black marks of anything, but you never know. But we're looking for gold. We got some uranium right off the bat, plus silicon and magnesium. I'm pretty sure we already have spots for these, but I'll mark them anyway. This might actually be one of the ones we already have. One of the things you guys were saying in the last video as well is that I put magnesium, or apparently I wrote MA for magnesium instead of MG. That's my fault. I know the element magnesium is MG. Just a lapse in memory, I guess. Or, I don't know, random stuff. We got some iron over here, plus nothing, it looks like. Oh, cobalt. We have iron and cobalt. Okay. But still no gold. And nickel, actually. Oh where is the gold we seek? Oh where is the gold? Could it be there? No, it can't. Maybe right there. Cobalt, iron, nickel. The three musketeers, it seems like. Cobalt, iron, and nickel. Okay, we had another spot over here that we'll go and check out as well, but I'm getting tired of checking out all these spots. I think we might just have to go to an asteroid to get this stuff. Where were you? Is that the one I already searched? I don't think I've been here before. We got some nickel. Plat! We got plat! That's actually a better find than gold. GPS, new from current position. We'll call this plat. Plat. I can't spell plat either from excitement. Plat. Moon. Oh my god, that's such a good find. So we got plat here. Could we find gold here as well? This will be the best place right here. If it was plat, gold, and silver, and uranium. This will be the top place to ever be. But it looks like it's just plat. Still, amazing find, and I'm so happy that we stopped for that one. So we have plat on the moon. That's so good. Let's do one more quick sweep. Maybe here. Could this be gold? There we go. That's exactly what we needed. GPS new from current position. We'll call this one AU, which is gold. AU. Moon. Don't you guys ever find it funny that like gold is we need a bunch of it as well, so I'll take the chip. Gold is like gold and silver are weird, and iron on the periodic table. Like most things, like carbon is C, which makes sense. Helium is He, which makes sense. Hydrogen is H, which makes sense. But then gold is Au. Let's take this off. And actually, since we're already here, let's put some of the silver back in the refinery. Yeah, gold is Au. It's so weird. Yeah, we'll put that in there. Did you make all the things, by the way? Let's go back to here. Yeah, gold is weird. Iron is weird. Iron is like ferrous, which is Fe or something. Silver is Ag, which again makes no sense. It's just, it's weird. Sometimes scientists are weird. Did you guys know that there's an Americanium and there's like there's a bunch. There's francium. There's I don't know how many iums there are. Japanium. I don't know if that's a thing, but it seems like some of the time they like to name the thing that they find after their country, or great people as well. So for instance, there's an Einsteinium. I don't know, one of those. Oops, a little bit of a pause there. Yeah, there's one named after Einstein. There's I don't know what the other ones are, but I know there's an Americanium and there's also a francium. And I'm sure there are other countries as well named after them. I just don't remember what they are. All right, so we're going to go at a pretty weird angle here to mine. We're going to go straight on. Right about here, maybe. Go down a little bit more. We definitely need up thrusters here because we're having trouble going down, which has never been a problem since we've been on Earth. But on the moon, I guess that is a major problem. And if we go into space, we're going to find that that's also a pretty big issue. Okay, going to first person. Well, first person's not great. Let's just go straight on. The gold should be over here somewhere. And actually, from this direction, it kind of looks like there's a raid in progress over there, apparently. From this direction, it kind of looks like we're making a bit of a garage or something. All right, the gold is far lower than I expected, so let's start going down in that direction. Is it bothering that that thing keeps getting closer, those enemy signals? I guess I'm not worried because I'm underground, but if they get too close, we might have a problem. We're gonna have a problem. There ain't room on the moon for the two of us. How much gold do we have? Let's do a quick check. 37,000. I kind of want something on the order of like 300,000. That would be nice. That'd be a good amount, I think, that I could take home and bring honor to my family. But with only 37,000, it's probably not much. All right, time to check. We have 87,000. That's still not as much as I want. I want way more gold than that, because I think we're gonna need it. All right, 123,000 gold. I think that's probably going to be enough. Let's turn ourselves around and we'll start heading out the vertical hole that we made, I think. Good Lord. Look how cool our ship looks right there. And then our base is going to be right there. We're going to have our ship right there. It's so cool to see Big Red finally finished and just like kind of sitting there. I guess we'll use it eventually. We honestly could have used it and we would have found that gold real fast if we put an ore detector on it, because I think ore detector range might be 150 meters for big ships compared to the 50 meters for small ships. So it's much easier to actually see stuff with a big ship. In fact, I might add a mod that increases the range of ore detectors as well, because it would be really cool to have like you can build a basic ore detector which is cheap, but it only provides like maybe 20 meters of ore detection or something like that, and then you can build a more expensive one which provides the 50, and a more expensive one which provides 100, and you can keep doing something like that, and you'd get better ore detectors. So that would be certainly a cool thing to do. You know what? I don't think we're going to be able to finish off the episode by actually building this. Even though we already have the power cells done, we're going to have a lot of trouble getting the superconductor circuits and the gravity generator, just because we need to refine all that stuff. Now, we can build these refineries. That might be the best plan here. So I think we'll end the episode by building all these refineries, and then next episode, right at the start, we'll go ahead and see if we can build that thing, because we should have all of the materials at that point. So let's hop in here. Press Y to turn it on. We're gonna go in there and grab some materials, the stuff that's required to build a one of the refineries. We're gonna grab enough for hopefully all of the refineries. So we're gonna need a lot of steel plates, which we may or may not have. I know we're gonna need roughly 1,500 for each refinery. I don't know the exact number. Here we go. Okay, we need all the steel plates pretty much. So let's hop into here. Where is our medium car container? We need steel plates. So we have 2,400 right here. That's a pretty good amount. We only have 100 right here. So that should last us probably 2 refineries. Let's go into production and we'll do steel plate. Try and make me a bunch of those, because I think we still have a bunch of iron. Actually, we might not. Yeah, we might not have a bunch of iron, because I think we brought it back to the other base. So yeah, we might not have all that, but let's go. We'll make all that stuff. Real quick, I'm going to press G. No, I'm going to hop out of this first, and then I'm going to press, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to see how much the refinery costs. So it looks like we're going to also need 40 construction components per. So in total, I think we have probably 8 of those. So 8 times 40 is going to be 320. So 320 construction components plus half of that of large steel tubes and computers. Okay. So let's get those. We need construction components. We'll take 400 just for good measure. So 400 of these babies. We need half of that. Let's take 200 of motors. We'll take, in fact, we'll actually take all of these motors, because I think we're gonna use some on the modules as well. So motors, and in fact we'll do the same with construction components. Carry a bit extra with those. We'll carry these as well, just because I think we might need them. Computers, same thing. So there goes our math all out the window. Large steel tubes. How many do we need? I know we needed some, so let's hop out of here. And in fact, large steel tubes might be what we needed. Yeah. Wait, hang on. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's why. Large steel tubes. Oh, yeah, so we don't need that many motors, but we do need that many large steel tubes. So we need at least 200 large steel tubes for this process. So large. We'll take all of these, and that should be fine. And finally, let's take a couple more steel plates. We have... Nope, those are the ones that are already in there. We have these. All right, that's going to be what we're going to take. Let's press P to disconnect and head back over. We're almost full up here. We're having a bunch of trouble driving. It looks like we're going to have a little bit of trouble stopping as well, so let's not go too hard. Keep it at 10, then start slowing down a little bit so we don't get too close too fast. We don't want to crash right into these things. That would be pretty embarrassing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it only looks like we have 5 of these things. But we do have room to add more, so we might go ahead and add another one of these. Oh, we're going slow. We're going pretty bad. Okay. These two should be built at this point. There we go. Pretty good. Let's go to the next ones. It looks like they're actually they're popping into production mode right now. Finally, this last one as well. And you know, I do want to add a couple more as well, since we have the room. Probably add a couple more here. So 5. Do we have enough stuff? Yes, we do. Okay, awesome. Let's press 5 as well. Go here. Can I add it? Yeah, I can add it right there. Turn this thing around. And is that... Okay, there we go. And we'll add one more right here so that we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have a total of 8. That's pretty good. Hopping over to these ones. It just looks like we need a lot of steel plates at this point. And then we can have all these kind of built. Let's see if we can get some of these modules also built. So we'll start with the ones that are obviously done. Let's see about this one. Looks like you guys need a couple of steel plates. You need a couple of metal grids, which we didn't bring any of. Steel plates and metal grids, it looks like might be the only thing that you guys need. I don't know if I can get to that one that's all the way down there. I might have a problem with that one. Alright. And construction components it looks like you guys need as well. Alright, I'm going to land this on top of this actually, because this is probably stronger. Yeah, it's probably stronger up here than it is on top of that thing currently. But we should have we should have 3 refineries at this point working. And let's go into here real quick. We'll go into production. And I want to set some steel plates to produce. Like 6,000 of them should be good. And it should produce pretty fast because that is the master one I just set them to produce in, right? Assembler, you're right there. Assembler 2. Oh, we haven't even set Assembler 2 to work in conjunction with them. Okay, Assembler 2 should start producing. There we go. Okay, so do you first of all have stuff to do? You have some gold. And you also have some gold. Okay, that is good. So that means that these are all connected, which means we should be getting gold to this stuff pretty fast, which means as well that after those steel plates are done, I want this to go first, since we do have the iron and we also have the gold, or some of it at least. So that should be good. Okay, well, I hope you guys liked this episode. We did do a little... We didn't do much in the way of actually getting the base set up, but we did do a lot in the way of preparing for the base to be set up. For instance, we got a couple more of these refineries set up, and we have most of the nanite factory as well set up. All we need to do after we set this up, which is pretty much a waiting problem since it's going to take forever for the gold rather to actually go and refine, what we need to do after that is we need to set up some sort of... cargo container system, so we'll have that connected to the cargo containers, which will probably connect to this stuff as well. So once we get that stuff set up, everything will be good. The nanites should be able to run around and fix everything that's over here with their super awesome nanite powers, but that'll be next episode. In the beginning we'll get that stuff set up, but if you like this episode, please hit the like button, put your comments and your suggestions down below, and I'll see you guys in episode 4.